woman, his life is longer.
Welcome to Date, Affirm, the Real, our live podcast talking about today's relationships and its effects on us all. Please welcome our hosts, Kia McLean, the poet, and Shamika, the Dar therapist. Let's get real.
Yay!
What's up,
Yay!
good people? Did y'all miss us?
We missed
Okay.
you guys.
Okay, you can tell us later. But for those that are new, that have never seen Date Affirm the Real, I am Kia McLean, the poet, and that is...
I'm on the wrong side. Shamika, the Dar therapist. I'm on the right side. I'm on the right side. Oh, baby. What's that?
We back at it.
Okay.
You stop pointing fingers, right? Somebody said, yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yay!
So what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday evening. We are just so excited to be here with you all. We had some scheduling conflicts, but we're back in the game. We're back in the game. And we got some exciting things coming up that we'll tell you all about at the end of tonight's conversation. And I'm sure that Marcus and Junior Lily will continue to update you on their next session. We have a couple of sessions before some fun, exciting things come up.
Yes. Yes.
We got some exciting things to tell y'all about. So let's talk about tonight's conversation. So tonight's topic is healthy connections. And before I get started,
the
lovely hourglass,
the signs of time
begins now. This keeps us paying attention to our time.
Yes.
Because me and Shamika can just go and sometimes we forget we on the podcast.
And we think we talking to each other
on the phone, because we be on the phone and we just go and go.
It's done, right?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all excuse us for those moments that we have sometimes.
Yes.
We just be having fun.
We do. My beautiful cousin.
Oh, and my beautiful cousin. What you talking about? My beautiful cousin. So I wanna shout somebody out. This person has been a huge supporter of ours. Anytime we do not show up, she sends a message. She's like, what's going on? Where are you guys? And so her name is Angie, but her tag name on Insta is December 69 Angel. I can't remember what it is on YouTube. Something Angel, I believe, on YouTube. But her name's Angie, and she's been a huge supporter. And she, like I said, she messaged me. She's like, what's going on? I haven't seen you guys. Like, she knows our schedule. She's always on it. And we just want to let you know we appreciate the fact that you look forward to the podcast and you're reaching out to find out what's going on. That means that the information is doing what the information is doing.
Doing what it do.
That means somebody eating the fish and throwing the bones away. How about that, cousin? Hey.
I love it.
Somebody eating the fish and throwing the bones away. So you got to love that.
Yes.
So again, I just wanted to shout out Angie for the continued support and for letting us know that you were missing us, that you had observed that we were absent.
Yes.
So thank you for that. Peace.
Yes.
We love that. Tonight's conversation is about healthy connections. And babe, if you'll put the definition up, we'll go right into the conversation. You want to read that for us, cousin?
Healthy connections, a relationship between individuals that is characterized by mutual respect, trust, support, and good communication. I love that.
All right. So we thought we should discuss healthy love celebrations this evening
Mhm.
because, and I may ask you to put that back up again throughout the evening, babe. So just FYI, my amazing husband is working behind the scenes as the producer, as always. Let's shout him out. Whoop,
Yay.
whoop,
Hey,
whoop. Thank you, baby.
cousin.
Yes. Um, but we wanted to have a conversation about healthy love celebration because it's important that we highlight the fact that people do have healthy love, and
Yes.
it's not just healthy romantic love.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Yes.
So I'm talking about healthy love that starts with you first,
Yes.
because it has to start with you. And this is the thing that we must understand, that we must, carry out in our lives is we have to start with us.
Yes.
Loving yourself in a healthy way, you know, giving yourself the love that you deserve,
Yes.
baby. Giving yourself the acknowledgement that you deserve,
That's right.
self the support you deserve. We don't sometimes even recognize we can support ourselves.
Yes.
We can nurture ourselves.
Right.
We can heal ourselves. And so when you do those things, that leans you into more relationships and connections.
Yes. That are healthier. Yes.
So let's dive deep into that conversation. If you are struggling with healthy connections, if you are struggling with the healthy connection with yourself, let's talk about it. I want this to be more of an interactive conversation with us this evening. If we don't have the people here to have that conversation, we'll have the conversation. But I did want to open it up to our guests that may want to have a more interactive discussion with us tonight, because typically it's just us talking. You guys may share some comments, but how do you want to engage in this conversation with us? Do you feel like you have a healthy love connection with yourself? And how do you celebrate that healthy love connection, right? One of the things that because I'm a journaler, one of the things that I like to do is reflect on where I started, where I was throughout the journey, and where I am now. I still find that there's some work that needs to be done.
Always.
I haven't arrived, right?
Always. We
I'm
still
not
work. We
I'm
always
not
working on
perfect.
it too.
I'm not perfect. We got stuff that we can be doing. And so I want us to be honest with ourselves, and I want us to be clear with ourselves about, what that path may look like,
Right.
because you may not love yourself right now. Guess what? That's okay. That's okay, because you can get there. And that might be a hard truth. I remember the moment when I was honest with myself and was like, oh, baby, you lacking self-love. That's what's going on right now. You lacking self-love. And so right now, I just need you to sit with yourself and pour into yourself and
Yes.
look at yourself.
Yes.
See yourself. See the worthiness
Yes.
that is there. And when you begin to see the worthiness, you will attract, because energy is such a real thing that you don't recognize that you are embodying a particular energy. That energy travels with you. That means when you connect with other people, when you meet other people,
Right.
they're meeting your energy.
Yes.
Okay? Like, you can have this beautiful face, you can have a handsome face and a beautiful build, but when it's all said and done,
Right.
your energy shows up before all of that
All of
shows
that.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to believe me. Just pay attention when you walk in a room.
Right.
You're going to feel energy. You're not going to just focus on what somebody looks like. You're going to feel energy. So you
Right.
can even feel, fakeness. You can feel authenticity. You can feel if you're jealous of
Mhm.
them. You can feel if you feel like there's some lack within you in comparison to them. And you can tell if you're comparing yourself to people. You can tell if they are confident. You can tell if, they are assured about who they are. So
Right.
all of these things show up in the energy.
Yes.
When you start to think about loving yourself and caring for yourself, how do you want your energy to show up? This
Hmm.
is something that when I did my self-love practice, I started to write out, what do I want my energy to say about me?
Hmm.
So I wrote out attributions like trustworthiness, loyalty, committed, loving, honest, right? Now, I wanted to attract people like that. So you have to embody those things too.
Hmm. Yes. Yes.
So even if you got to go list by each thing on the list and start working on it, let me work on my honesty. Let me
Right.
work on my trustworthiness. Let me work on this. So you start to work on those things and then you start to see, uh-oh, I'm attracting differently.
Hmm.
And I'm recognizing that I don't have that around me now. So
Yes.
let me disconnect from certain people
Yep.
or change the dynamics of the relationship with certain people
Yes.
so that I can attract more healthy, loving connections.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that, cousin?
I totally agree. I totally agree. It's interesting because when you surround yourself, like if you look at your friends, look at the people that you hang around with, that you're close to, and see who they are and how they are. Like, are they trustworthy people? Are you attracting trustworthy people? Are you attracting people that you can that will build you up? Are you attracting what's positive for you? And so I think that's a good way to look at who's around me. What do I have friends or are you like I don't trust anybody?
Yeah.
Because then you have to take a self-reflection
Yeah.
and work through whatever that is.
I'm so glad you pointed that one out because I want to sit on that one for a little while.
Mm.
I love when we be in sync and don't even like sometimes we don't even be having no conversations at all, y'all.
No, and
We literally don't.
Like, I don't even know what notes were. We don't know.
Yeah, I didn't send her notes on today's conversation at all. So like sometimes we literally be off the rip. Okay. Cause that's the transparency. That's the transparency of what we do.
Yeah.
We just be off the rip sometimes because we want to move authentically and we want for it to be where we're not guided to speak a certain way.
Yeah.
Both of us are very spiritual people. And so we understand that there's a need for people and it's not necessarily our need. So, and my ego isn't tied to, I have to say certain things a certain way. So
I love that about us, that we're okay with, we're okay with that,
Yeah.
we're okay with, yeah.
So it's the most comfortable way for us.
Yeah.
And like I said, it really does reflect who we are as people.
Love it.
So I just wanted to say that just for transparency purposes, like we fly off quite often because that's the most authentic way for us. And clearly it helps some of you all because you're looking for us to come back.
Hopefully.
But I want to sit with the, sometimes when you welcome in certain energies into your life a lot. So let's say you welcome in a lot of dishonest, lying, cheating, playing games types of people. Like you invite them in. This is the part where, we've kind of talked about this before where, accountability is a big thing. You cannot get past the stage you're in without self accountability.
Yes.
And so I need you to look at your patterns. Where have you been that keeps leading you to the same place over and over? So if you've had a lot of people that show up that you can't trust, that have betrayed you, that have done very similar things, this is when I recognize that my life was a little bit on the fucked up side. Okay. And I'm saying that as honestly as I can, because when I say that, what I mean is I got to the point where I was like, damn, this happened to me again.
Mm.
So then I became a victim, which only led me down a deeper hole. You know what I'm saying? Because first, I'm inviting this toxic shit in my life.
Right.
Now,
right.
secondly, I have become a victim. Now I've dug myself deeper down the hole of non-accountability.
Right. Right.
And when you do that, what happens is you blame other people. You don't take accountability for your decisions of who you invite in your life.
Right.
I'm
Right.
so glad you brought that up, because we will get stuck in that place and we will think everybody's the enemy.
Right.
And I've seen people self-sabotage good
Yes.
people in their lives.
Yes.
Trust me. I've seen people self-sabotage good people in their lives because they think somebody trying to do them wrong.
Yep.
But they invite the people
Yes.
who ain't no good for them,
Yep.
who are betrayal, that will betray them, that are dishonest, that will lie, that will deceive them, that will cheat on them. They will invite those people
Right.
and welcome them because that's been their consistent nature.
Yes. And they'll be like, but I didn't know that's what they were in the beginning. No, but the thing is that your energy knew.
Yeah.
Your energy knew.
Your energy knows.
Yes. Okay, so I want to do a little analogy too. Let me see if I can do it. So this is how I do my little, so pretend like this is my little primer. But this is my little primer, right? And so the let me see if I can I do it? Okay, so say say this is you, and if you are in a space of not being healed, what you're doing is you're building walls around you, right? So this is the walls. This one. You're building the walls around you, right? You're building walls. You're like, I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself. And so I'm gonna build this wall. I'm gonna keep building this wall, right? And so you're building this wall. The thing fell. Keep on stacking. Just know that you building walls. You stacking stuff on top. You building the wall. Woo, that's a solid wall right there. We got a whole bunch of walls. Now, who's behind that wall with you? You by yourself. But also, not only are you by yourself, but also when you are choosing friendships behind this wall, you can't really see them. And you are in a state of like you don't trust anybody. You're trying to protect yourself. What ends up happening is you're making a choice based off of that. And when you make choices based off of hurt, you'll always choose something that's unhealthy. You'll always choose something that's unhealthy.
That's good, cousin. That is so true though. Like great analogy. And that is how we kind of like end up in these repetitive systems. And that's what I was mentioning earlier about me. Like I'm telling y'all, I looked up, I was like, oh shit, you still fucking up in life. Like, come on, girl, get it together. Get it together.
You still got the same people coming around?
You still got the same type. That's when I recognized, I said, I have the same types of people coming around me. It's not them, it's me. Right?
It's me. Yes.
And so
take responsibility. Yes.
We got to start taking responsibility. So
it's me.
We start here. We start in the unhealthy place discussion to get you to the healthy love conversation.
Yes.
So yes, all of those things are contributors to how we can get to the unhealthy space.
Right.
And there's so much more, but you know, you got a good overview of what can lead us into a space where we are in unhealthy practices.
Yes.
Unhealthy practices start with us.
Yes.
And so when it starts with us, you got to start with you again to unravel that, right? Because you kind of got caught up in all of that mess. You know, now you got to untangle yourself from all of the rope and all of the stuff that you got wrapped up in.
That you try to protect yourself.
Yeah. You try to protect yourself, but you end up hurting yourself more.
Exactly. Exactly.
And you think what you're doing is good and helpful. But let's talk about this word called intuition. And so my intuition has always been very, very heightened. But I always didn't listen to it. I haven't always listened to my intuition. I just be like, I'm gonna go do that.
It'll be okay.
I don't believe them. I don't trust them, but I'm gonna go over there and hang out with them anyway.
Go over there and hang out with them anyway.
I know they don't like me, but I'm gonna still go over there, and because I want them to be my friend, and I think that they should like me because I'm likable, and I don't see why they
And I'm
acting
gonna
like
show
that
them. I'm
towards
gonna
me.
show them, and they're not
So
gonna do
I'm
me.
gonna force them to like me. Okay, I did all the things. Trust me, I did all the things.
Been there, done that.
And so, and again, we're sharing with you all, like, these are real life transparent things, because you're not gonna get there if I give you fluff. I don't know how to give you fluff any damn way.
It's hard.
I don't know how to do that. So you're gonna get the real deal. And the real deal is, maybe it's you. Maybe. And guess what? If it's you, that's okay.
It's okay. And actually, it's a good thing if it's you, because that means you're in control of the next choice you make. Ooh. You are in control. So yay, it's you. Yay, that is you. Yay, it's not any external, nothing else, because you can't change nothing external. You can only change internal.
Yep.
Okay.
You can't change what nobody else is doing.
Nothing. Not at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
not at all.
why not be excited about the fact that you can change
It's
you?
me. Yes.
Give yourself a hand clap.
Yay.
Now you get to say, it's me, and that's okay.
Yes.
Right? And even if all of the things that we mentioned aren't you, there might be some things in there, and there might be some things outside of the scope of what we discussed. You only know what that is.
Right.
We don't need to know what it is. But, I'm going to go back to that question I asked earlier and see if we got some more people that joined. And I want to see if anybody wants to share. Do you feel like you have good self-love practices? Do you know what self-love practices
what
are?
that looks like? Yeah.
A lot of times when I ask women, especially women that I work with, what are your self-love practices? I go to the nail shop, I get my hair done, I get facials. That's self-care. So let's first understand what self-love means. Because yes, that shows that you love yourself by doing those self-care things. That could also mean you just want to look good. So let's be clear. So is it a self-care routine, or is it a I need to look good routine? Or it could be both. But self-love, what is self-love? Self-love is sitting with yourself. Self-love is meditating and praying. Self-love is taking walks, taking care of your body. Self-love is just really hugging yourself. Have you ever hugged yourself? Oh,
I do.
Hug yourself. That feels good. That
Yeah.
feels good.
Yes.
Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. You are enough. You are deserving of the absolute best. Hey, Shani, I saw you tap in. So give yourself all of the love that you deserve. I see a comment here. MK.
I think I do, but I feel like I learned them late. Wish I would have learned sooner. There's no such thing as too late if you're still alive and breathing. If you're still alive and breathing, you good. Celebrate. Hey. But I was gonna say too.
You winning.
You were right. You ain't no late. You in there.
Yeah.
You in there.
You winning.
I was gonna say too, like, even because a lot of times we talk.
Hey,
to
Floyd,
ourselves.
I ain't see you. I'm sorry, cousin.
Go ahead. A lot of times too, we the self-talk that the stuff we tell ourselves, the mean things that we say to ourselves, like when you look at your body in the mirror, what are you saying? Are you saying, ugh, disgusting? Are you saying, man, I love you, body? Like, I'm so grateful that you can get up and walk, and I got some creaking in the knees, but we still walking. They still good, right? We still got good knees. I can squat and come on back up. I can squat and come back on. It might be like crunch, 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 but I can do it. Hey.
Shani said for
like,
me.
Man, she said, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your thought, cousin.
Oh, I was going to say, and it's just, when I think of me, right? When I think of myself, I think of myself in a caring, loving way now. I used to be like, I'm not this, or I'm not that. And now it's this, man, when I think of me, like somebody said today, when somebody says like, I like hanging around you, in my head, I'll be like, and you should, because I'm amazing.
Yeah.
And I might sound, I might sound like, oh, she's arrogant, but no, I know, like, I genuinely know I love me and I love being around me by myself. So
Yeah.
I know everybody else loves me.
No, but that's
Some people-
the energy.
Man, but some people, I ain't gonna lie, some people, they be like, that's too much, and that's okay. I'm okay with pulling back and be like, all right, well, you still
That's
come over here, because I know that I'm not for everybody, right?
Yep.
But I know for me, I love me like that.
And that's part of self-love too, is embracing who you are fully and
Everything about
authentically.
me.
I don't need
Goofy.
to change. I don't need to be what you want me to be. I
Yes.
accept who I am and I honor who I am. That's
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Shanti, you ready, Shanti's?
Shani was like, for me, it is walking and affirmations, really being intentional about the affirmations.
Love it.
I love that. It's about really pouring into yourself, and knowing and embracing yourself, right?
Mhm.
Like, I'm going to embrace myself. And those affirmations are huge. And
Yes.
for me, I've shared this on here multiple times. I say affirmations and I dance in the nude, looking at myself in the mirror. Okay. Why do I do that?
Love that.
People always laugh at me, but they don't listen to the full explanation of this.
Love that.
And the full reasoning for this.
Hmm.
Because since I was a young child, all the way up until my early 40s, I would talk in a disgusting way about myself. It started out as I was too skinny. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. So when I gained weight, I'm too big. I've gained too much weight. I got this mark. I got that mark. And so I was constantly saying a lot of negative things to myself until I learned to embrace every season of life and how I showed up in every season of life.
Yes.
There are going to be times where I might be a little heavier or I might be a little lighter. And guess who still loved me? Me. And in order for me to hone in and give her that love,
Yes.
I have to acknowledge all of her, right?
Yes.
So I show up.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
dancing. I'm moving my body.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
smiling at myself. I'm like, girl, oh, girl,
That's
you
beautiful.
got this.
Yes.
You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are
Yes.
deserving. I move my body. I'm talking to myself in love.
Yes.
I'm speaking to myself in a way that I should have always spoken to myself.
Yes.
But I'm not late. I'm on time.
That's right. Right on time.
I'm right on time. I get to. So MK, this is for you. You are right on time.
Yes.
There are people who still don't know how to love themselves, and they on their dying bed.
Right.
So you further along than them.
Man.
How about that? You further along than them.
Man.
So we are proud of you for the work that you are doing to love on yourself.
Celebrate.
And everybody else on here that's doing the love to celebrate themselves, okay?
Yes,
because you deserve to love on yourself. Now, again, we wanted to recognize, like, what does unhealthy love even look like? Let's talk about, it's become taboo to see people in healthy dynamics with themselves. If you think about it, the men are questioning women that are single and happy.
Are they really?
No, they happy. Like, cause I know some of them. I know some single happy women out here thriving in life and doing the things. Okay,
Yes.
they're doing all the things. They're traveling. They're eating healthy. They keeping their skin tight and moisturized. Okay, they got their circle and their tribe.
Ooh,
they
everything.
are doing all of the things in their singleness. Okay. So let's stop acting like all women have to be attached to a man and that their identity is attached to a man and that they don't have happiness and success in life because they don't have a man. That's a healthy love celebration. Stop knocking people for being single and happy and thriving in life. And then assuming that they're not happy because they don't have a man by their side.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes. People still do that? I know they still did that.
The podcast passport, pimped out, purse wearing ass men, still talking about that on microphones. Yes. Yes, they are.
So sad. I feel bad for them.
Yeah. That's their road to travel. But we're thriving over
I'm
here,
like,
darling.
right,
We're
moving
thriving.
right. Like, I feel bad for you that you guys don't see the joy and know the joy, but it's okay, whatever. Currently, I do affirmations. I also turn on jazz. Yes, jazz music. Light calendars. You mean candles? And simply relax. that auto.
That auto correct be trying to
Like,
tell you
like
what you want to
calendars,
say.
You got a fire.
Mind your business, auto correct.
Meditation. Also, I started doing pampering sessions. I love that. Yes. Oh, because I'll get
that's good,
man,
Floyd.
and I'll get like a I gotta get another one because I when I moved I threw everything away. But anyway, the foot soap thing. And then I bought the little gloves and I put the stuff on my hands and put the gloves on. Yes, I love that. I love that. Yes.
Yes, Hunties. Yes. I love it, Floyd. That's like good, that. Bro. I think those types of things are just beautiful, especially when a man does that, you know, like to hear a man say, you know, pampering on yourself, that is amazing. Yes. Men, you guys, I hope that you are taking moments to pamper on yourself. And I definitely say,
I know. Lighting calendars. That's a new way of
like we gonna call the people on you. You over there starting fires. You over there just starting fires. Lighting calendars up.
Right.
2020, 2021, 2022.
I know when you watch the news, you be wanting to burn the calendars to make time go by fast, right? Like 4 years, only 4 years to hurry up.
I wouldn't even be shocked right now. Ooh, yes, Shani, and bad. Look, I got a bath ram right now.
What do you put in? Okay, what do you put in your bath?
I put everything in there. I put salts. I put the floating candles. I put.
Okay.
Let me put you on game, cousin. They got floating candles, boo boo.
Marcus says soap.
Marcus. They got, you know, they got the bath bombs you can put in there. What else?
Essential oils, lavender.
Essential oils, yes. So, you know, that's my thing right there, y'all.
And if you got some flowers, sprinkle some flower petals in there.
Oh, wait, I got some. Yes. On the edge of the bathtub. I got some rose petals.
Yes. Oh.
And they be just for me sometimes. I did them for Marcus, but I do them for me too.
Getting flowers. I love that. I need to get back to doing that.
I love having them in there with me.
I need to get back to doing that. They got the plants, the eucalyptus plants that you can put in the is it eucalyptus?
Oh,
is it eucalyptus? That. Am I saying it right? The long stems and then the leaves.
Oh, you talking aloe vera?
You can have dried eucalyptus in so when you take a shower or when it's steaming in there, the eucalyptus smell is in the room. Yeah.
I just use the oil. I bet the plant probably smells.
You can buy you can buy some fresh plant. Yes. It's a farmer's market in my neighborhood, and I that sells the eucalyptus plants. I know I started reading Shantae's. Y'all have a whole garden in the
I know what you did. Don't pay Marcus no attention. Do not pay Marcus any attention.
Marcus, I thought Shantae. Oh
yeah,
Shantae said she's gonna take one after this call now.
Me too.
Said got a whole garden.
Cause got a whole garden in the tub. Be quiet, babe.
Now in my head, I'm picturing plants floating by.
But we love it on ourselves while you keep talking.
You kill my nerves.
You're such a hater, babe. You're such a hater. It's not a good look. We're gonna talk about this after this call. When this podcast is, I'm gonna call you. You're not acting right today.
That is funny.
So we talk about the happy single people, right? And I mentioned ladies, but there are some men that are happily single as well. Let me throw that
Yeah.
in there. I don't want to miss out on the men, because some men I've met that are single and they're like, I'm good being single. I don't need to be in a relationship. I'm thriving in life. It's peace in life. I go to cigar lounges, so I talk to a lot of men. And in fact, I met a man like 4 or 5 months ago. He was like, I love my single life. He says, I travel a lot. I get to do what I want to do. My kids are grown. It's fulfilling for me. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. There are some men that are happy in their single life as well. Let's also talk about the happily dating people. They're not necessarily in a committed relationship, but they're dating, they're enjoying life, and they're not defined by having a title or being married at that time, but they're happy and it's healthy, right? There's healthy dialogue between them and the partner or partners they have. There is there's fun, there's trust, there's acknowledgement of your feelings. So there can be these healthy connections despite it not looking like what you think
Or
it should
society
look like.
thinks it should look like.
Yeah, and when I say you, that's who I'm talking about. You is the society,
right?
because the society plants these things in our head, right? And that's how we are programmed to think and walk around and see things. We see things like the world has told us to see things, and that's just the reality of it. I'm not here to ruffle feathers. I'm not. I'm only here to tell the truth. And you eat the fish and throw the bones away. We have been programmed to believe a lot of different things.
Think about, even just Disney start off from a little girl. You got the princess and she being saved. You know, I remember what's her name? Anita Baker's fairy tale song. And I was like, I really listened to it. I was like, oh wow. When she was like, I'm trying to think of the song. I dream of a happy ending. My story's not like this. She believed that they were slaves, tall dragons defeat the evil prince, but that's a fairy tale. That's not true. So now what if now is the time for us to create our own story? What if now's the time? It is the time. Like, this is the perfect time right now because everything is shifting. You guys, the world is shifting right now. This is where you can say, what can I create? Like, what can I do different to create something different for me that works for me, that makes me feel okay? Because we're living up to these standards that's not ours. Right. That's not even mine. Like, that's why we're feeling so sad and defeated and all this stuff, because we living up to expectations that's not real.
Yeah. There's a paradigm shift, and we can take the opportunity to shift into a different reality, or we can stay in fairy tale land. And I think many of us have kind of been trapped in the fairy tale land, believing these fake things and believing in somebody coming to rescue you, somebody coming to save you, somebody coming to, you have the power to do a whole lot more than you think you can. You really do. And you're equipped with that.
It's within you.
You are equipped. You are equipped to do so much more. And you just got to know that. And you just got to believe that. And I can share that with you, and you can do with it what you like. Okay. So go ahead, cousin.
I was going to say it's interesting because like I have to continuously really not check myself, but I have to really stay aware and present with myself when I'm thinking about when I'm dating and everything. Like, okay, I have to make sure, because I will go back into that. That's why y'all have to call my cousin. I'll be like, cousin, like, I think I'm tripping. And I'll be tripping. Y'all be tripping. Because I'll be like, because in my head, it's like this again. Go back, and it's so interesting. Like I know that I'm doing the work, right? But there's times I can go right on back to what's unhealthy, and so I have to be patient and kind with myself and realize that's what I'm doing. So I call my cousin, like, cousin, okay, I need you to tell me, because she'll tell me the truth. She ain't lying, that she honest, y'all. She ain't lying. And I'll be like, and this is the thing. And then here's the thing too. You know how you call people, you know who to call that's go co-sign your bullshit. She won't co-sign my bullshit. So I gotta call her because she's not co-signing. Because I want the real change. I want, things to be different. I want to be better. I'm choosing to be better. I'm choosing to call my cousin because I know she will tell me what the truth. And so yeah. She will.
Yeah, and so you kind of segue me into again, you ain't had no script because I ain't sent you nothing tonight. You had no script, but we are segueing into the next part of the healthy love celebration. And that is having healthy tribe members. We started at where there was unhealthy. What does unhealthy look like? We went into, self-love and showing up and showing your self-love. We looked at being single and happy in your singleness and thriving in your singleness and being okay with that. And what about the healthy love of your tribe? I hear so many people say in this time how they don't have friends and they don't trust people and, they don't have anybody they can lean on or depend on. And I'd be like, yeah, that part.
They building that wall, boy.
That part. You done built up a whole fortress. Man. Ain't nobody in the fortress but you
by yourself.
But everybody bad. And listen, I've had my share of betrayal and people doing stuff, but those are people that I welcomed in. They didn't do anything to me. I invited them in, and they showed up as who they were. And trust and believe, I saw who they were when I invited them in.
You saw them coming.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. And I used to be a person that felt like I could change people. And I felt like, they ain't gonna do it to me. Okay. I don't think like that anymore. So, but one of the things that I truly can tell you is my tribe is the shit.
That's right.
My tribe is hands down. I was having a conversation with my son before we started this podcast. And my son said, Mama, hands down, you have the best friends, the best tribe. He said, I've watched how you have such beautiful, amazing friends. And if I don't have those type of friends, I don't want it.
Man.
And that is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to know. It's a beautiful thing to experience. And I have been known to talk about, toxic people or friends that aren't good, but that ain't my life. I've experienced some of those things, but for most of my life, I've always had my stable core tribe people who repeatedly show the hell up for me. I'm talking about these people show up and show out. I'm like, what? Wait. It's so much love that I can't fathom. You know what I'm saying? I can't fathom not having that. I can't fathom not having that. If I couldn't pick up the phone and call my cousin when I wanted to, and we got a 2-hour difference. Understand this, y'all. When we get on the phone, it don't even matter that it's a 2-hour difference. We on the phone.
Yes.
We on the phone when she in between a client.
Right. Cousin.
We on the phone when And so it's like when you got people that you can truly rely on, depend on, that have your back, that respect you, support you, want to see you win. Do you know what that is? That's healthy love. And I celebrate my people. I do. I tell them all the time, I'm proud
Mhm.
of you. I see you. I
Mm.
love you. You matter. You got
Right.
this shit. You a bad motherfucker. I tell my people that. I love on my
Yes.
people and my people love
Yes.
on me. That is healthy love
Yes.
when you have a tribe, when you have people that just truly have your
Man.
back, that see you, that see
Man.
you.
I remember waking up.
And I hope that you all have
Man,
that.
it's nothing like. I remember waking up one morning. I wake up, I was doing something, and I just started crying because I was like, I am so grateful. Like I'm so grateful for the love I'm surrounded. I have surrounded myself with love. I don't. It's not no like I don't have no drama. Like I don't have no friends
Yep.
that's just about drama and it's always something going on. I have none of that. Like I'm so
Mhm.
grateful. I was like, man, I got women around me that just love me. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
best. Oh gosh, that's the best feeling.
It's
It's
the
the
best
best
feeling.
feeling.
And that is help that when you receive that type of love and it's healthy, it's
Man.
continuous, right? And it's reciprocal.
Yes.
That means you're showing up a certain
Yes.
way. Because that
You're
again,
attracting
that's
light,
energy.
attracting
Like we
light.
said at the
That's light
beginning,
attracting light.
light is attracting
That's right.
light, and light also attracts
That's right.
darkness. So that's why you have to
Be
be
aware.
careful. That's why you have to be
Mm-hmm.
tuned in. That's why you have to be
Mm-hmm.
observant. You have to be steadfast in making a decision on whether or not that person comes
Mm-hmm.
in or you keep them at a distance. And one of the,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, one of my issues in the past was people got too much access
Mm.
too quick. And I've learned to like slow that
Mm-hmm.
down, and now you don't get to come in
Mm-hmm.
as quick. And if you did get to come in quick, you definitely get released quick because we're not doing that over
Right.
here. No,
Right.
we're
Right. Right.
not.
Right.
We're not going to
Mm-mm.
do that because I take baths and light candles and
Floating candles.
it's peaceful. It's
Floating candles.
just showing out. That's my bougie
Love
side.
it.
Go
Love
on and
it.
float. Go
Right.
on and float and burn.
What's the name song? I float. I don't dance. That's okay.
I don't know, because you never know the words. You always want to bring up a song and don't never know the damn words. I swear, one day
I'm
you gonna know the
Know
words.
who wrote it, know who sung it, know who produced it.
Yeah, and y'all done seen her do this about scripture. Y'all done seen her do this about a song. Now, what scripture say? You know what I'm saying? That one song say, you are not allowed to say nothing else about a song or a scripture. You have officially
It'd be there though.
don't
I
never
don't
know the
dance. I
words.
just float. You know.
No, I still don't know.
Black girl, some cute little black girl, and forget it.
Marcus
I know
looking
you
it up.
looking
Don't
it
worry.
up.
I know. He already over there on Google. He already on Google. I already know. He finna post it in just a second.
What you little floating
Okay,
candles?
Y'all know we be having fun over here. We be having a good time. But yes, I be with my floating candles on my bougie nights. Girl, we finna get real bougie. Put that floating candle in there.
Ooh, I'm gonna give me some floating candles.
So we talk about being single and happy. See? What I tell you.
That's right.
Janelle Monáe. Thank you, baby.
That's it. I don't dance. I just float.
And he had it a long time ago, but it took him forever to type it. That's all. He had it a while ago. He's doing that one finger type. That one finger type. Oh, my finger's too big.
I didn't put 2 letters in there too.
Backspace. Okay, y'all. We done playing.
Okay.
All right.
We're back.
We back on track.
Okay,
Open your
now,
eyes.
wife.
Jokey jokes, babe. Big finger ass.
She said big finger.
Okay, I promise. I'm sorry. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So we talked about singles and healthy love. We talked about dating and being healthy. We talked about your tribe and healthy. Let's talk about those in relationships in healthy love connections. So look, when Marcus and I first started dating, and I've shared this story before, I had a person say to me, "You guys, this looks too healthy for me."
Ooh, yeah.
So she struggled with my relationship being real because it looked too healthy. Now, a lot of people were like, she's a hater, she's this, she's that. Now, what I got out of it was she doesn't know what a healthy relationship looks like. Now, what was interesting to me about her saying that to me was this was the person that constantly bragged about married for, I don't know, X amount of years. So it was interesting to me because I'm like, so I guess your parents weren't in a healthy, loving relationship, because for you to say that it's too healthy, if your parents were in a healthy relationship, you wouldn't say that's too healthy. You would say that's beautiful. I grew up in that type of loving environment.
Right.
Right. And so it really, for me, I don't immediately go where other people go. Sometimes when certain circumstances come up, I'm like, wow, that's interesting because, you know, you had this long-term relationship with two parents in the home, married for all of these years, and my relationship triggered you. I mean, and the reason I say it triggered her is because she was not shy about coming to tell me, like, you know, I think you guys look cute together, but I just think it's a lot. It's just too healthy. Like, nobody's relationship is that healthy. Like, you guys don't argue or fight. Like, that's just too healthy. Those were her words. And again, I wasn't triggered by that because that's not my reality. So when you get triggered by, and even with that was self-awareness for me because things like that would trigger me in the past. But when I know something's not my reality, I'm not moved by shit people say. Right. Because I understand that you're speaking from your traumatic perspective. Right. And that has nothing to do with me. You go deal with that. Right. But don't be surprised when I say, so carry on somewhere else. This ain't a conversation you want to have with me. Right. Just don't be surprised about that. But right. I mean, you're welcome to have your perspectives and views and thoughts and opinions about me. That it doesn't change anything about my life. But I will say that it's important that you understand and recognize when you have people around you that do not clap for you. Okay? Because I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it. I do have a healthy relationship. When I say healthy, people equate healthy to perfect. I'm gonna pause there.
Wow.
People equate healthy to perfect. I ain't never said I had perfect anything. In fact, I am against the word perfect. The fuck is perfect? There is no perfect.
There's no perfect.
There is no perfect.
There's no such thing.
So I don't have perfect, but I do have a healthy relationship. And I've had people say, you know, I had that one person say it. Other people have said it. They just don't know I know they said it. But it's healthy over here.
And the look, okay? Did y'all see the pause, the smile, and the look? Did you see it? It was cute. Did you see it? It was cute. It was cute.
It's healthy. Not perfect, but it's healthy. We ain't over here putting hands on each other. Man. We ain't over here screaming, yelling, cussing each other out. We
tearing each other down with your words.
We ain't over here cheating on each other. We ain't over here financially abusing one another. We ain't over here destroying each other and
Mm.
tearing each other down.
Mm-hmm.
There's compassion.
Mm.
There's honesty.
Yeah.
There's loyalty. There's true, deep love.
Mm.
There's friendship.
Yes.
There's compatibility.
Hmm.
So it's healthy this way. But understand that, you know, in order to have healthy,
Mm-hmm.
just like anything, and I always use this as an example because it's the easiest thing for people to understand.
Hmm.
When you think of a healthy diet, what does that consist of?
Hmm.
What does it look like? It looks like something different for everybody. You know
Mm-hmm.
why? Because everybody has different things going on.
Mm-hmm.
For me, my doctor recommended I be on the Mediterranean diet.
Hmm.
She said that's the best diet for you based on your blood type, based on certain health conditions that you have. Mediterranean diet is going to be the best diet for you.
Hmm.
Some people, they're told to eat red meat and potatoes, right? So different things work for different people.
Yes.
So identify what works for you, what is the healthiest for you, what feels the best for you, what feels the most authentic for you.
Hmm.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
But one thing that you can't say, well, you can, we don't give a shit, is that it ain't healthy over here with the good ones.
Right.
Because it's healthy.
Good wins.
It's healthy. And it's getting more and more healthy because as we continue to blossom
Mm-hmm.
in our garden, we're growing more healthy things around us, more healthy practices,
Yes.
more healthy discussions happen, right? More healthy connections occur.
Hmm.
And so that's how you lean in to
Yes.
having more healthy, loving experiences, and you get
Yes.
to celebrate that however you want to.
Yes.
I told y'all I wanted this to be interactive. Y'all gave us some comments. But
Love it.
what y'all got to say? Because
Time is ticking.
time is a ticking. So we have 57 minutes on the clock. You guys want to add anything? Do you guys want to ask any questions? Do you need clarification on anything we discussed? Do you have any comments, concerns, complaints? We don't give a shit about your complaints, but we will listen to your questions and your concerns. We will listen. We will. We love y'all.
But you can give them on to us.
You can write them. You can write them, and I'm going to tell Marcus, don't put that shit up there. Don't put that on the screen. We're not reading that.
We're going to be like,
They complaining.
How was your
Delete
day?
Delete it. They complaining.
And delete. Put it on the screen and then delete.
So I know we be having fun and we be cracking jokes, y'all, but we serious. We love y'all. We do. We love y'all, and we want to hear some feedback from you guys. You're not on camera. You don't have to be shy to type a comment. I promise you. You're not on camera. Like nobody can see you.
Right. We can see your name. We know who you are. And I was like,
and we're not gonna come and get you. Tonight.
Are we? Right.
It won't be tonight. So go write your comment.
Fine tonight.
What you got to say? What you got to say about this conversation?
What you want to say?
Hey, and she in Cali. She know West Side Boys.
Actually, I went to Pali, and I really don't know any gangsters.
She's totally a Valley girl, okay? Do not be mistaken. Don't you see that pool behind her? Like she's going for a lap after this.
For a swim afterwards. I'm gonna put some floating candles in there before I go.
I almost spit out this hot tea. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Boy, we appreciate y'all showing up because y'all did show up.
Yay.
So thank y'all for showing up.
Good job, guys.
Woo.
Yay. Thank you for sharing. in the comments today. Yay.
So now what we're going to do is give you guys a few announcements. Marcus and Junior Lily will be updating you with those announcements next week, and then we'll give you a reminder the following week leading up. So first weekend in May 2nd, Friday, May 2nd, we're going to be at Happiest Hour for Happy Hour in Dallas, Texas, and my cousin Shamika will be in town for that.
I'm coming through. Hey, 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 I'm coming through.
Hey, that's Friday, May 2nd at
Yay.
Happy Hour. Okay. Then on Saturday,
You got my blankets and my
I do.
Okay, you got them prepared for
I
me.
still got your blanket and your sheets
my
and your
pillows.
last time she was here, a bougie ass ordered her own sheets and blanket and pillows. And I was like, so you don't like my shit?
Coming to the door, y'all.
So you don't like my stuff? Oh, okay. All right then. That's okay. I get it. I be bougie like that too sometimes. I understand. You gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable when you try.
Like mother home. I gotta mother home.
So on Friday, May 2nd, we're gonna be at Happiest Hour in Dallas. On Saturday, May 3rd, we are going to be at where we gonna be at? Where we gonna be at? El Jefe.
Cigar Lounge.
El Jefe Cigar Lounge. Sorry, y'all. I totally lost my train of thought. We're going to be at El Jefe Cigar Lounge on Saturday, May 3rd for a live podcast with all 4 hosts. Okay? All 4 of us going to be in the same place at the same time on Friday at Happiest Hour and on Saturday at El Jefe. Wow. And we want to see you all come out. That is my birthday weekend.
Oh, I can.
That is my birthday weekend.
Gonna come bring your faces. And come,
my birthday weekend. My 49th birthday weekend.
Yes.
So if you show up, that's showing love. Yes. Now I'm gonna tell you about another event. It's not connected to DAR, but I'm gonna plug my stuff because I can do that because I'm the host. That's kind of how that works here. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I just released my 10th book. Yay! And the crowd goes wild. So this book is on grief. It's called Untangling Grief, Unraveling the Emotions of Loss. I'm going to be having my birthday party, my pre-sale event on that Sunday.
Yes.
I'm so glad my cousin's going to be here to celebrate that with me.
Oh my gosh.
It's just going to be major. It's going to be an epic weekend. All weekend for my birthday, we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be connecting. We're going to be having a good time.
Yes.
Make sure if you want to attend the celebration on Sunday that you purchase a pre-sale book. And if you're interested, comment or shoot me an inbox or whatever, because you have to purchase a book in order to attend the fun. That's all you gotta do. And the book is discounted 50% off.
Yeah.
What?
About to upload it.
And look at my husband.
Already on it.
He be plugging his wife.
Already on it.
He be plugged. Oh, that's our flyer. That's our flyer. Yes. So that's the flyer for the happy hour on Friday, May 2nd. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to be starting at 5:00. It's free to come down and enjoy, but they have a menu, full menu, food, drinks.
Responsible.
You're responsible for your own bill.
You're responsible for your pay your own.
We don't want you to think DAR is paying for your food and drink.
We are not.
We're not. We're not. We're not. Because y'all don't want to buy t-shirts or pens or calendars or nothing, so we ain't got no budget. So you come on down there and pay for your own stuff, okay? We're going to have a good time.
Yes.
With your money.
You have a good time with your money, yes.
You can buy me something. It's my birthday weekend. You can buy me a drink. You can buy me some food. I don't drink alcohol no more, so you got to just buy me a mocktail. That's cheaper.
There it is.
I mean,
at Shirley Temple. Yeah.
I'm easy.
Yeah.
Buy me a wing and a fry.
Okay, there we go.
So we went a little bit over, but we appreciate you guys' time, your energy, your participation,
Yes.
and hope that you were able to eat the fish that got you a little
Absolutely.
full this evening.
Yes.
Throw away them bones, anything that wasn't applicable to you, that wasn't
right.
helpful for you. Throw it away or set it to the side. You might want to come
Mhm.
back and get those bones.
Mhm.
So until next time, next week, be on the lookout for Marcus Goodwin. That's my husband.
Yes.
And Junior Lilly, he is the co-host with my hubby, who you
Yes.
will see next Tuesday live here on Date Affirm the Real. Remember, we don't go live on Facebook anymore. You can only catch us on Instagram and YouTube only. So thanks, babe, for popping up my book cover. That
beautiful.
is the book cover for my new
I
book.
love that. Oh,
I love it too. I'm so in love with it. And I'm so in
Yes.
love with the work.
Oh my gosh, it's so
My
bomb.
cousin was actually one of my beta readers.
Ah.
So it was awesome to have her as a therapist read this book and
Yes.
give her amazing feedback. So I'm excited for those that have supported so far and will support to get your feedback.
Yes.
Cousin, close us out, please.
Let's all breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. We just want to thank you guys for showing up, and not even showing up for us, but showing up for yourself. We thank you and we are grateful for you. And may all of life come to all of us with ease and joy and glory. How does it get any better than that? And what else is possible? Love you guys. And we again are grateful and thankful for you guys. Yes.
Peace.